A digital copy of NBA 2K22 is included in the prize package, plus a 2K21 My Team Dark Matter card of your choice and more. You've been the real stars of our show all year long, so here are the winners of our 2K TV Awards for 2K21. Starting with Beach Champion, you partied hard, built rep, and dominated at the 2K Beach this year. So our 2K Beach Champion is Ocelia.
First of all, I just want to thank 2K TV for giving me this opportunity, and I want to thank all my supporters and thank all my followers and all my subscribers. Next year, I'm going to try to be the first legend. We're going to keep grinding. Shout out to Ronnie 2K, even though he could be a little, a little crazy. I want to shout out my boy Forensic Files, AI Player, Rome Pill.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, some people called on Joel Embiid to be more aggressive. The process accepted that with humility, saying, I want to be great, and it's only right for people to expect me to drop 35 a night. At the same time, he said, I'm not a selfish player. If the defense double teams me, it's about making the right play. Kevin?
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for this team. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. ABC is out there with Levine. Then it's Jones. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here. Great pivots. But center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5. Because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Levine, the bounce pass. 4 on the shot clock. DeRozan finds Levine. DeRozan's shot is off. Philadelphia with the ball. Harris passes to Maxey. Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
Ability of Harden to shift gears, exception. He can turn on the jets off the bounce.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Here's DeRozan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
The first free throw is good. Greg, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Now here's Harden. Passes to Maxey. Left side, Harris. No good from outside. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Chicago. Here's Jones, and Jones slams it in.
Because he's so dangerous. He is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing.
Outside, Green. Lays it up off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And Jones slams it in.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Here's Maxey. Here's Harden on the wing. Fires for three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside, Levine. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Levine.
And talk about a strong finisher. DeRozan will challenge anyone when he's looking to score.
It's Harden with the drive. Vucevic with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
Well, and last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jed, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. Averaged over double digits assists the year they played him at point guard. He makes you pay for sending help.
And so here is Philadelphia after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
And guys, he's been a pro for a long time. DeRozan still with the hops to flush. And boy, does he get up quick.
Here's the pass to Maxey. Over to the wing. Embiid inside the line. And no good that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Jones finds DeRozan to the middle. Kicks it out to Jones. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shot clock at 5. Levine double team. Here's Vucevic. Good D by Embiid.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
And the wide open shot from Green. Oh, good on the triple.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Here's Maxey after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's are over it. Not even.
Oh, what a beautiful point.
What intensity. Did you see that? Great. Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
Thompson, he's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for ABC. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 16-7 run. Jones, no one around him. No good with the triple. Harden the pass to Maxey. DeRozan brings the double team, and Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. On defense, Chicago. It's a 5-point game. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Now here's White. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here is Chicago. Pass to Levine. Shot clock at 6. And then Levine with the jam.
Looking comfortable in the pick and roll action. Levine just taking what he sees in these sets.
The 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Harden. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Now, here's Maxey.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected to his man and plays with active hands. They're struggling to knock down those threes here in the early going.
Here's Levine.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Running the floor beautifully in transition. I like when Green makes himself a target.
Levine kicks to White. Harris against DeRozan. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Maxey passes to Green. Now here's Embiid. Shoots over DeRozan. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Green. And it's now only a 1-point Chicago lead. 1:04 left in the first quarter. Inside, Thompson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Thompson is a strong big man. He's amazing at fending off defenders.
Here's Maxey. Rebound by the Bulls. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds in this game.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. Harden kicks to Green. Back to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
This is Harden's specialty. He's a wizard at getting contact, finding a way to finish.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Maxey. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism. Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
No, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example for those who want to follow in his footsteps.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day, you come here, you want to make an impact and, you know, share your story with them.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
Paul Millsap out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Milton in at the points. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, C-Web, he gets scorching hot and can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, LaVine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by the Splash Brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when LaVine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
Now, here's Milton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
We've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
And stolen by White. Kick out to Levine. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Levine's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Solid at realizing when to take these shots. Levine's eyes light up. His passes are coming.
Thibault, the pass to Milton. Passes it to Millsap. Over Levine. The 76ers with another miss. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter shift. And DeRozan throws it down.
The defense just handed White that assist. I mean, he smartly feeds a wide open shooter.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And the 76ers call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
But the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Vucevic checked in for Tristan Thompson. Now here's Milton. Light covering. Tries it from 9, and he drops that one in. Milton's got his second basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Levine for 3. DeRozan surveying the D, and the wide open shot from Green. And the Bulls another 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Milton. Light covering, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Vucevic. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 6 assists now in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now here's Milton. Over to the left wing. Millsap inside. DeRozan defending, and he gets it to go.
I mean, he has his choice of finishing. Love that he picks the thing. Grace, power.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. And it's the 76ers with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket. Millsap kicks to Korkmaz. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Left side, DeRozan. He dishes it to White. Outside, Levine. Over Thibault. Levine can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The pass to Korkmaz, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. George Niang, he's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Shake Milton. And Chicago also making a switch. Troy Brown's checked in for Levine. Now here's White. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Now here's Maxey. White covering. It's deflected. Pass to Maxey. Clock at 6. Millsap down low. White's there. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket for Millsap. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. 76ers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Niang kicks to Thibault. Now here's Maxey, guarded by Green. Here's Thibault. But they'll get another chance. Yep, it counts. Now just a 2-point Chicago lead.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
But just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Harden comes in for Paul Millsap. ABC's checked in for the Bulls. Now Harden, following a 3-point attempt by DeRozan. 1:57 left in the first half of basketball. Brown drives in. It's blocked. Now Thibault. It's stolen by Brown. Pass to DeRozan. Over in the corner, White. Back to DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan to the inside. Here's White out to DeRozan. Pass to Dosunmu. Play on the clock. 3-pointer. And it's DeRozan missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Bradley's checked in for Chicago. The 76ers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
White dishes to Vucevic. And just miss after miss right now. 76ers have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooters.
Here's Brown. James Harden picking up that last basket. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
A high IQ player. Vucevic has that sixth sense for when to cut after screening for a teammate.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 14. Now the pass to Thibault.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Dosunmu, the pass to Brandon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line. That one is no good.
Boy, they would have loved to grab the lead there, but you can't make them all.
Harden outside. Pass to Embiid. Fires the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just stay solid.
Always a challenge for a young team. Thanks for your time, Zach. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports halftime program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 14 points and 1 rebound. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the board. To help keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it can easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Bulls.
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunk, alley-oop, run the lanes, had every opportunity, and it's wearing the defense down.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Bulls shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. We've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. So the Bulls 5 right now. Vucevic is out there at DeRozan. And it's ABC. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Levine in at the shooting guard.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
The 76ers trail. Here's Maxey. Here's Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harris has got his first points of the game.
Aggressive move by Harris. A little contact there. He just powers through.
And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention four-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Harris. And here's Harden for three. DeRozan with the rebound. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Levine against Harden. With the second effort. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Levine. There's the triple. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. DeRozan. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. Harden against Levine. Lets the three fly. 4 on the clock. Here's Vucevic. And at last they get one to fall.
Can't afford to let Vucevic get comfortable. He's content to take these shots whenever the D gives them up.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. DeRozan with it. Now defended by Embiid. 2 points. That one goes. DeRozan's got 12 in the game.
And you've seen the growth in DeRozan as a ball handler. They're making the right decision in the pick and roll.
And Too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
The 76ers making a switch here. Milton's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Thompson's checked in. Now here's Levine. 13 points in the game. Out to DeRozan. It's stolen by Harris. Harden against Levine. And here is Milton. Embiid with it over Thompson. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Joel Embiid.
Well, that makes them 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
Now here's Levine. DeRozan dishes to Jones. Kick out to Levine. Just 5 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Harris.
I mean, he's a versatile player who can come play either guard position. I mean, Levine continues to impress as the years go on.
Bulls have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Harden kicks to Milton. Back to Harden. For the tie. Count it, and the foul. It's on Zach Levine.
And Harden is certainly used to finishing through the physical defense, demonstrating just how special a player like he truly is.
Chicago making a switch here. Green's checked in. Chicago trailing here. It's DeRozan. Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it.
Here's Embiid.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaway.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. Tony Bradley's checked in for the Bulls. White comes in for ABC.
Well, it's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Thompson. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Bradley. Jones checked in for Green. And ABC subbed in for Kobe White. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Oh, looking calm and composed in the paint. Levine is superb at capitalizing from these spots.
Dosunmu, the pass to Levine. Here's the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Passes it to Harden. Harden draws the double. Dishes it to Embiid. Over Jones. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Embiid.
No, it's never been more important for bigs to be able to stretch the floor, and Embiid has no problem doing so.
The 19-foot shot, a putback, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Levine. Green takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
The agility from Green when he goes inside is impressive. I mean, his fluid motion gets him to his shot.
Outside, Levine. the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Georges Niang, he's checked in for the 76ers. Bulls have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Levine. The 76ers trail by 4. The pass to Niang. And here's Harden for 3. The shot will not fall. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Levine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The athleticism of Levine, it makes him a hard guy to cover. I mean, he loves getting the contact.
And so Levine nails both of them. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Harden the pass to Embiid. Here's Korkmaz. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Here's Embiid, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Embiid's got 8 points in the quarter.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
It's stolen by Harris. Harden inside the three-point line. The rebound by Dosunmu.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Oh, nice looking pass right there. When Levine is working it around, it helps tie the team together.
Here's Niang. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 6. Harden, that's good.
Ferocious player on the offensive end. Harden is fantastic at staying aggressive, actively looking for a shot.
Pass to DeRozan. Outside, Jones. And the 3 off target. Here's Korkmaz. Here's Niang. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right
there. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The 76ers trail by 4. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Korkmaz is out there with Maxey, and it's Niang in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here is Harris. 6 to shoot. It's Korkmaz in the corner. He can't get that one to fall. Jones drives in. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Embiid. And so Jones nails both of them. Now here's Maxey. Harris outside. An easy 2 points on the layup.
The dribbling maneuvering of Harris. I mean, just an absolute genius with the ball in his hands.
Here's Dosunmu. And Jones has it in the corner. Off target with his 3. The 76ers trail by 4, and there is a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Eibel's checked in. No good on the 3. And Chicago shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Jones. And it goes down 2 points. Jones has got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Pass to Maxey. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Chicago making some changes. Bradley's checked in for DeRozan. And it's White in for ABC. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Here's Niang. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic. First one falls for him.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Green, he's checked in for Jones.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
White the pass to Green. It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Paul Millsap is checked in for the 76ers.
Checking in for the 76ers, Paul Millsap.
And stolen by Thibault. Pass break, Philadelphia. With Smart. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
He hits both from the stripe. Chicago leading. White looking around. It's stolen by Harris. And that's a foul. It's called on Troy Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the...
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Bulls making a switch here. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Tony Bradley. Derek Jones comes in for Brown. Zach LaVine's checked in for Green. And ABC subbed in for White. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. This game's still up for grabs. He told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out, Kevin.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Jones against Harris. Kicks it to Jordan. Clock at 4. Harris inside the line. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Danny Green, he's checked in for Paul Millsap. Here's LaVine. Passes it to Vucevic. Now here's LaVine. He's covered closely. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
No fear trying his luck inside. You know he has hops.
Free throw good, LaVine.
Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half. Going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
And so LaVine nails both of them. The 76ers trail by 6. Maxey passes to Thibault. And here's Maxey. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Thibault, the pass to Harris. The shot's good.
Well, throughout Harris's career, he has worked on building up his body, putting that added strength to good use on these tough finishes.
To the paint. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Dosunmu's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. LaVine kicks to DeRozan. From downtown, that's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
There you go. His first three-pointer of the night. That should calm him down. Maybe even get him going a little bit.
Jordan finds Harris. Pops it up for Jordan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the vertical of Jordan? Easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Kick out to LaVine. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his third foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Harden's checked in. DeRozan for 3. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Harris. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he's starting to settle in.
Vucevic the pass to LaVine. Puts it up. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And here's Maxey. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Maxey's got 6 in the quarter.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
This is what leaders do. LaVine commanded the rock and coming through in the big spot.
The 76ers trail by 3. Timeout called the 76ers. Moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
On defense, the Bulls. 3-point lead. On the wing, Green. Defended by Jones. Here's Harden. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Harden's got 23 points.
I mean, and these are the kinds of shots this team expects Harden to hit regularly. I mean, just such a talented offensive player.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Here's LaVine. That one, no good. Jordan with some nice D. Harden with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. And again, it's Philadelphia.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
And so White will bring it up for Chicago. It's a one-point game. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Wow, and slowly but surely, Harris is learning what it takes to become a leader. When this team needs him to step up, he has no issue dominating crucial possessions.
LaVine against Harden. And LaVine, here we go. And then LaVine with the jam.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just trying to keep the momentum now. And that's easier said than done.
Stolen by LaVine. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. LaVine with the ball. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Harden inside the three-point line. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And the jam by LaVine.
Losing with confidence right now. You got to love seeing LaVine capitalizing the clutch.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter. The three from Harden. It's good from long range. Harden's got 12 points in just the second half.
When the game is up in the air, Harden delivers. Easy to understand why he is seen as one of the best players in the league.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Harden draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Wrong guy to put on the line in the close game. You know he's not going to miss.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? The three from Harden. Trifecta.
He's so dangerous from out there. Harden can beat you off the catch, beat you off the bounce, beat you in transition.
Oh! And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Down low. And DeRozan kicks to Jones. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Green against LaVine. LaVine double team. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Jones. Green with the block.
Blocking shots is one of Green's sneaky. His exceptional sense of time.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're up by 2. Just 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Maxey, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
It's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
Yep, it's good.
Showing off the entire arsenal right now. LaVine's so outstanding, scoring in a multitude of ways.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin, with Danny Green. And Danny, we know how good a shooter you are, obviously, but you have really incorporated defense into your game. Now, how important is it for you to show up at that end?
Very important. I mean, it helps the team a lot. My job really is come in, bring defense, and a lot of energy.
Well, mission.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.